Peace, Kinfolk. Is your main Spain like the country from the Informal Podcast. Right now, we on the chop up, the MC edition, baby.
Right.
We going there, baby. We going there today. Yeah. You know, we on the MC edition of the chop up, baby. Y'all saying, hopefully y'all been following and seeing the producers edition. We had Diallo. We had B Rice. Shout out B Rice. We had all them people on here, man. But right now, I couldn't think of a better way to bring it in, bro. You know, so I could not think of a better way to bring this edition, the MC edition of the Chop Up in, with none other than my homeboy, Fyabird Phenix. Fyabird Phenix in the house, baby, at the Culture Mix studio. Yeah. So, like I said, it's a Chop Up, man. It's just a conversation. This ain't no interview. This ain't none of that. And we like that because it's YouTube. So censor whatever you want to censor, but it's gonna play. Yeah. So I just want to get into because so much been going on, bro. So much been going on with not only music, the world. We gonna get into all that. The world. Yeah. Of course, you know, everybody friends on the book. You know what I'm saying? I see a couple of statuses and stuff you post. Right. And it had me thinking like, damn, that shit do make sense.
Right, okay.
Like what the going on, you know what I'm saying, type shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell me what you think, man. Just give me an overall summary of the music. Let's start with music first.
Okay.
Why not start there? Let's start there.
Word. You mean like the current state of music?
Yeah, the current state. Let's start with who you vibing out to right now.
Bruh, when I vibe, man, it's not even hip hop, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like what you just said about posts. I had made a post one day. I don't know if you've seen it. I said the music I listen to is how I want to feel, and the music I make is how I really feel.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? So I listen to, you know, like I be on my Pandora vibed out to George Benson radio. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm getting George Benson, I'm getting Luther Vandross, I'm getting Boz Skaggs, I'm getting, you know, Steely Dan.
A little bit of everything, okay.
Shalimar, you know, I'm getting, you know, some of everything. You know, Frankie Beverly, you know what I'm saying? So that's my vibe, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my vibe. So I keep myself leveled out, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, if I do, you know, rock out with my, you know, with my home, you know, with my mainstay.
Facts.
You know, I throw on something like I'm still be banging Light Years, Nas' new joint.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I still be banging that joint.
Dope.
But you know, I spend a lot of time listening to beats.
Yeah.
Even though I was holding off for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know,
we gonna get to that.
Yeah, trying not to, you know, really like, you know, submerge myself into it. But yeah, I be listening to beats, man. Again, online.
Right.
You know, you see all the beat makers on IG, you know, Facebook.
So what's your overview, your opinion on that? Like, you listen to these tracks, you think is niggas sharpening the iron? Is they tighter or?
Oh man, remember I told you that incident about my record Trauma?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that brother right there that made that, he been just going ham. I'm talking about for like 6 months, like. You know, like he turned into a different, like he an alien now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you can shout him out if you want.
Yeah,
shout him out.
Real aesthetic. Yeah, real aesthetic. Shout out Real Aesthetic. Yeah,
yes sir.
He crazy with it, man. So I don't even know really what's going on with him now, because like I told you, you know, when I checked in with him, it was wiped. You know what I'm saying? It was wiped. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that situation, but you know, beat makers, man, they just. I just love it. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. I really, you know, I'm really headed towards back making me some beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm headed in that direction. So. But you know, hey man, but I like some of the new stuff.
The mainstream stuff.
I like some of it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of it, I just don't even know it exists. Yeah. You know, until I hear the radio, and that's usually by mistake.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you who I've been. First of all, I just listened to the new Kanye jump. I listened to that.
Oh yeah, you talking about Bully?
I gave that a chance.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I saw somebody put it up.
Yeah,
but I forgot to.
And I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at that jump. Like on the track side, bruh, in his bag. Like for real, on some. His beats seem like only Ye can be on them. Only I can rap on them.
Yeah.
That's why I made them the way I made them. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad at the album. This shit dope. East, I've been on East real heavy.
Okay, yeah. And I seen Ye make a comment too. He said, this was probably a couple months ago. He was like, I'm back on the ASR 10. So evidently he back in his chop bag, and you say he sound like,
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So that makes sense. You know, that's right in line with what he said.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I definitely got to check that out. If it's just for the beats, I got to check that out.
Right. And I understand it now, because it sound so early 90s.
Yeah.
The tracks, they gritty, it sound, the joint crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, ASR tennis.
Yeah.
Facts, big facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than that's all. Larry June. I love Larry June.
Oh yeah, I love Larry June, man.
Love Larry June. Love the flow.
I just seen him do an interview with man, I forgot who he did the interview. It was a dope interview though. I can't remember who he did the interview with, man, but it was a dope interview. Larry June, he
that one. Yeah, he that one. That. And the fact that he been independent the whole time, bro. Yeah. And putting his heat out is crazy.
That joint he did with Alchemist though.
Oh,
what was it, about 3-4 years ago? About 4 years ago?
About 4 years.
Yeah, about 3 or 4
years now.
That joint right there.
Because they still got me on the joint with him in Chains. Like that album. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy right now.
Yeah, and that's a good match too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Too. Yeah.
They really complement each other, you know, style-wise.
Right. So, as far as you say you've been listening to tracks and stuff like that. Any specific ones that like, okay, I'm gonna put you on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? I might swing back, swing the block on you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's quite a few, man. My guy, First Official. You know, I've been combing through his stuff because like I said, I was holding off, but when I went to his joint, I started going through it, and I'm like, it started bringing me back to when I was getting ready to drop half 100. So I'm like, damn, you know, his sound, just the way his sound is, you know, it's real soulful. You know, the way he do his kicks, and it's just, he crazy with it, man. So I know I plucked about 11 or 12 off there.
Okay.
That, you know, I'm like, I'm definitely got to double back so I can narrow it down.
Right.
Because I want to narrow it down about just 5 bangers, you know what I'm saying? Just give me 5 Jones from him, you know what I'm saying? 5 of his sound, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that way I can just, you know, start to kind of craft what I'm
what's going on.
But yeah, him, man, my dude Kofi, I've been checking him out. My dude Boga, I've been checking him out. And then it's a couple cats from here, like my dude Tony. I don't know if you know him, Tony. I don't want to say his last name.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna call him Brother Tony. You know what I'm saying? He on the book.
Brother Tony got heat.
Brother Tony got some nice joints, man. He be putting some. And you know, he's still in. He seemed to be. I don't know because I ain't talked to him about it, but he seemed to be in a stage with his beat making where he like he figuring out like his level,
his niche. Yeah, he getting it. Okay,
he figuring out where he at. You know, and I can tell when I listen to. I ain't said nothing to him about it, but you know, because I don't even really know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nothing from
other than
really mainly Facebook. You know,
transaction, whatever.
Yeah, you know, but
so because you haven't got nothing from him yet. But
I did get a couple Jones from him.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Because I see him put the Jones up. I'm like, hold on, I know I can. I can do something with this. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if he don't even know if the beat done or if he settled on where he wanted to go with it. Right. I could see where it was going. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me go ahead and snatch this Jones. You know what I'm saying? For somebody else snatch. So that's a back burner Jones. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it got like a I wanted to have it done by this spring, like around now, you know what I'm saying? Like, like when you start washing your car and stuff after the piling and all that, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to do it like around that time, but I got a little, you know, like I said, I wanted to hold off and before I just like jump in the bag, you know what I'm saying?
Big fact.
So I was like, it's a little too early, so I'm gonna just hold off on that. Jones a back burner, John, but it's tough though. I got to play it for you. Okay. Yeah.
And for those who don't know, I don't know if y'all got it twisted. Y'all been on a rock. I don't know where the y'all been at. But this nigga dropped the album. It's been what? 3?
Going on 3 years.
Going
August
on 3 years.
Yeah.
Going on 3 years.
Yeah, August be 3 years.
Half 100.
Half 100.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Classic album, bro.
Go hit Bandcamp.
Right.
Hit Bandcamp. That's the full album. half a hundred. It's on the DSPs too, but they Kanye'd me and took a couple of my tracks down for all this and that reason. But yeah, half a hundred. Hit Bandcamp. It's on there. You definitely won't be disappointed. I can tell you that.
Right. Also, you can go to YouTube and the page on YouTube, Eye of the Phenix, right?
Eye of the Phenix. Yeah. At Fyabird Phenix.
At Fyabird Phenix.
At Fyabird Phenix. Name of the page is Eye of the Phenix.
And you can go there and you can check out some visuals. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy. Bro, I was in my bag off the black. I told y'all I found the black box.
Spainz the shooter.
Spainz the shooter, nigga.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, man, listen.
Yeah.
I went and copped the new vodka I told you about. I'm sipping. I'm about 3 glasses in of the double finger Jones.
Okay. Okay.
And I said, you know what I'm saying? Let me go look at, because I'm already looking at videos.
Yeah.
Because I've been finding myself studying.
Picking up ideas.
Yeah, picking up ideas
right.
and studying people, how they do stuff, whatever. I said, I'm looking at all these mainstream, like Dave East and all these videos playing, whatever the algorithm was. I said, let me go and see my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I could do different or what I should have did or just critique myself.
Right.
And I'm looking at the videos, I'm like, bruh, bird shit? Go look at the bird shit video.
Yeah, that's a different genre right there.
Bird shit, bruh, is besides Perseverance. Perseverance is just crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, grimy.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
But this bird shit video, bruh, is like stellar fucking hip hop to the fullest. Visuals and lyrics.
Now that's early 90s.
That's early 90s. That's big facts.
Shit, yeah.
That's fucking facts.
90s type shit.
Yeah.
You know, getting my little jog on like what's my name? Ja Rule on the
holla. Yeah, when he was in the street. Yeah.
To get my little jog on and shit.
Yeah.
Old man out of breath and carrying on.
Yeah.
That joint was that's a good one.
And you gonna see on the other show that I do, the Spiel with Spainz, I broke down the video.
Okay.
Broke down the bird shit video and kind of showed you what was going on and how a nigga was in the trunk and blah blah at a certain scene. I kind of broke it down, so that's coming soon too.
Yeah, that was dope.
But yeah, tell everybody that don't know, bro, that haven't been following you, that hopefully will be following you.
Right on.
What was the thoughts when you put that half a hundred album together? You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man, you know, if we take it from a deeper level back up to the surface, I'll start with the deeper level. I had went a whole long time without doing no music at all, not group related, not solo related, no music.
Right. And
so I was like, I just got to the point where I was like, you know what, this kind of might be passing me by, like far as my window.
Okay.
And I mean, you know, and I don't even mean a window to like jump in the game or nothing like that. I'm just talking about my window in terms of me really being passionate about the craft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I was like, I can't have the window closing. That's not acceptable.
Big facts.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. So, you know, just that and just thinking about all the time that passed, I'm like, damn, man, it's like, it's a lot to say, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to talk about, but it's like at this point, it's so many years done passed. It ain't like I'm putting out, you know, volumes or either, you know, I'm gonna do this joint, I'm gonna do another joint in 2 years, I'm gonna do another joint, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this many mixtapes or whatever. I can't do all that, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna condense some information into an expression and try to format it like almost like a story.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so after I just thought about it like that, I just kind of started to formulate it beat wise. So I just relied on the beats, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just like, I'm gonna do it per beat.
Right.
You know what I mean? So everything was cooked to order on there. It won't nothing on half a hundred that was sitting in the vault.
Right.
Or something. None of that.
I'm gonna use this on.
No, none of that.
None of that.
You know what I'm saying? Everything was cooked to order. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so once I got into it like that, I figured out what kind of direction I could go in. You know what I mean? And just put it together. You know what I'm saying? I just throw the beat on, let the beat talk to me. I start talking back.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And next thing you know, we got a record.
Banger. Banger. I'm talking about straight ride through, bro. And I'm not just being biased because this is my motherfucker. nigga. I'm not doing none of that bad shit, but I am. So there you have it. Go check that Bandcamp. Go down. Don't go buy it, man. And listen, bro. We got it. We back to hip hop. I see. We getting back to it. We getting back to the root of hip hop. Like a lot of stuff that's I guess you could say getting respect now. Mm-hmm. Shout out to J. Cole and stuff like that. Shout out to
Clips.
Yep, Clips. Yeah. Clips kind of kicked it off.
All of the Mass Appeal stuff.
All that.
Now, all of the Mass Appeal whole effort. Yeah.
Yeah, all that's kind of getting us back to the essence, man. What shit, came from.
That's a fact.
And all of that is good stuff. So now we here. We almost 3 years in after HAH drop, half 100 drop. Now where your mindset at now? Because I know once you're an MC, first of all, let me say, State of Affairs. Go check that out. Once you get half 100, once you buy that, go listen to State of Affairs. You got your man, Spainz, S to the Z.
Spainz.
With a verse on that one. I set it off.
It's the opening verse. It ain't opening just a verse. It's the opener,
Right, the opening verse. Yeah. But I say that to say, once you're an MC, you always an MC.
Yeah, I'm a lifer.
Don't go nowhere. A lifer. It's for life.
It's a bit,
Yeah, so where
like that.
Mindset-wise, like where are you now?
Oh, man. Well, like I was telling you the other day when we was at, when we linked up on, blew a few sticks for your 50th. Yeah, shout out Mona. Yeah, I got a new record that I'm about to, get into. I finished penning it, and it's called Scales, and it's basically just because I see the scales tipping. You know what I'm saying? I see it tipping in a way that's
hold on, because I don't even think the last time we talked you had a name for it.
Oh, maybe not.
You didn't have a name for it.
I thought I told you that.
Exclusive.
You
heard it here first, my nigga.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
nigga. News. Yeah.
Scales.
Yeah, it's called Scales.
Woo.
Yeah. So and I see that I see the scales tipping. In kind of a life way. You know what I'm saying? Just across the board. You know what I'm saying? Just from whether it's you talking about working, my daughters, my my marriage, the music.
Right.
I'm about to get into the podcast space.
Facts.
So scales tipping. You know what I'm saying? So and so I'm starting from that point.
Okay.
With the mindset of when any person in their journey see their scales tipping.
Yep.
In a more favorable position for themselves and their group or their tribe or whatever the case is.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah, so that's the mindset. You know what I'm saying? When you see the scales tipping, you say, okay, you start to spot advantages.
Right.
Because you got a different vantage point. You know what I'm saying? So you start to
Big
spot
facts.
little things, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Little things that may not have been clear or apparent to you, before that, before you made that, that recognition that, okay, boom, I see the thing. I see it turning.
Right.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
Coming from that angle.
So now we're anxiously waiting on Scales.
Yeah.
Is Scales opening the door to another album?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? You know how the weed man say 15 minutes.
Big facts.
15 minutes, nigga. I'm right around the street.
Pulling up.
I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? 15 minutes. So I'm right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm right there. You know what I mean?
Oh man, it's gonna be crazy.
So it's opening the door. Ooh. Really, it might be Jack kind of kicking the door down. To be honest with you, you be the judge of that when you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you be the judge of that when you hear it. But yeah, definitely, album on the way.
Say less.
Album on the way. I can't wait to get into it.
Yeah, I can't wait to get into it with your ass.
Yeah,
let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah, because I meant to hit you last week. I was like, bro, I need you to carve out like an hour so we can sit down because I got a lot. I want the beats I just was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I want to run a lot of them Jones by you, like, you know what I'm saying? See if you see them Jones the way I see them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So we
that first Jones you gave me, crazy. I think we talked about that already. Crazy. I was like, woo wee. I told you what mind frame that put me. I was like,
yeah,
Johnny Blaze, y'all.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's like that. And man, it took me. I mean, well, when we was kicking it, what was that? 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. So. My mom was like, I'm getting up in the morning, and I was like, I'm feeling good. I'm three stouts in, 3 scotches in. Yeah, I'm getting up in the morning. I'm starting to say it. I was so thrown, my eyes wouldn't even work. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put the phone back down.
Talking about the blurry John.
Yeah, the blurry.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, but I was on it though. I was ready to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So after I got into it, man, I know I spent probably a week. It took me a week, you know what I'm saying, to find that one joint, you know what I'm saying. You know, I found other joints, you know what I'm saying, but I'm talking about as far as for a specific record, you know what I'm saying, for a specific type of record, for a specific finish to the record.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying, they have it a certain way, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, that's it right there. That's the one, you know what I'm saying. That's the one. So it took me a week to find that one, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, but in that week, I found some other joints. I was like, okay, these sound more like album records.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The vibe, the thoughts.
Right.
That it's giving me. But yeah, like I said, you know, that joint's speaking to me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I know it wants to have a conversation.
Yeah. It's crazy because we know from the last rollout before Half 100, Moving was the first single.
First one after the record,
After the record.
Yeah, after the Jones record. Yeah, that was the first. And see, like you were saying, what was the thinking coming up to the album? That's why the singles came after the album.
After the album.
Because on the way up to the album, I'm not even thinking about nothing related to promoting a product for the sake of, you see what I'm saying, for the sake of having a product. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm like, I want to make a tapestry. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. It's a product. You know what I'm saying? When you finish, if you want to treat it like a product,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like a testimony. You know what I'm saying? And it was therapy too. You know what I'm saying? While I was in the midst of it, you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
It was real therapeutic. So I wasn't even thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking about, I'm gonna promote this kind of way, and I'm gonna do video. I wasn't even thinking about doing no videos. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I just want a good body of work. You know what I'm saying? I want a real good body of work. So that when whoever hear it, it's no question about the level of commitment to it, or you know what I'm saying, or with the quality, you know what I'm saying? There's no question marks. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all I was thinking about. So the singles came after the fact. After I put the joint out, people saying this or that about it, I'm like, damn, hold on. They fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? They fucking with it like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do some more work. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, and we was already in there in the bag.
Right.
You was on the record. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, hey, you ready to start really getting into your bag, shooting film
with the film.
So hey, let's start right here.
Yeah, that was a fucking great opportunity, bro. Like, cause right now it got me so focused on that. You know, I got what Aki. Shout out to Aki Jihad, man. He was another one that was like, bruh, I'm ready to shoot. Come with it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Kept sharpening. Shoot this way, this angle, that, this, that.
Yeah.
And now,
and
the little detail. Yeah. So
that's why you killing it now, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You locked in and you got focused on, the craft itself.
Right.
Not just, I shoot videos. I got you, bro, and all that old shit.
Yeah.
You kind of got into it focused on the craft. You know what I'm saying?
And fine tuning it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But killing y'all, nigga, I'm trying to murder this shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's
y'all,
that what shooters do.
So y'all wait till the next one, because it's gonna be red rum.
Yeah.
Red rum, Grace Effects, baby.
Yeah, because I already got some ideas on that scales, John.
Oh yeah, say less. I already know, bro. I'm just waiting for the green light.
Yeah.
That's all I'm waiting for. You know how that go.
That big green.
Yeah. Big facts.
That big green.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Spain like the country, the chop up. My man Fyabird, Phenix, bro. We gonna come back on the other side. we just want to get back into it and touch on. We touched on hip hop and all that stuff. We touched on another thing I want to touch on because I don't hear a lot of people touching on it, but I see it. I see the change, fashion, the fashion aspect, which is still hip hop. I've seen it change, and it seemed like it's gotten, I guess, more. I don't want to say crazier or nothing like that. It just seemed like it's more into it. People put a little bit more into it. What's your thoughts on that? Because you also have Monarch apparel, Monarch clothing, Monarch active.
Yeah. Well, bruh, what I see it following the music, just like you said in the prior segment. You was like, a lot of the '90s stuff. Even the '90s artists,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Is doing like they selling out tours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it's like shit like that, standing room only type. They doing stadiums. You know what I'm saying? So it's. To me, it's going the same way. I see the flare bottom pants, like bell bottom. Remember the backpackers used to wear that. You know what I'm saying? Early '90s, the Jungle Brother era. You know what I'm saying? Q-Tip and them coming out. The backpackers always got the backpack doing the dances. To the house music and all that shit. The flare bottom pants, I see them back. The skinny jeans, I don't see them as much as I used to see.
Right.
I see regular fits.
Regular fits.
You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of regular fits now. So it seemed to me like it's following the music, like it always has. You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of going back because the regular fit was 80s shit. That was 80s style.
That was 80s, early 90s.
Right. Yeah. So the music is kind of going back, which it should, to the essence, like we talked about.
Yeah, because the only thing we switched up really in the early 90s from the 80s was we ain't really hem the pants. Remember we used to hem the pants so they was perfect on the top of the shoe?
Yeah.
We started going ahead and letting it lay on the shoe.
Yeah, let it lay.
That's really the only thing we switched up, other than the brands and some of the looks.
You
know what I'm saying? But as far as how we put the shit on, you know what I'm saying? That's really was them subtle changes like that. Then it came baggy later on in the 90s. Late 90s it got, a little more baggy. You know what I'm saying? Mid 90s, late 90s. It started getting more baggy with the Timbs. You know what I'm saying? 94, 95 on to the end of the 90s was baggy. You know what I'm saying? The jerseys, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mobb Deep and them coming in with the jerseys, like that little thing they had with Jay, saying Jay bit off the jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it progressed like that throughout the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm even seeing more jerseys now than I used to see. You know
True.
What I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm seeing them jumping back in.
Yeah, I asked
hockey joints.
That's crazy you said that. Because I just asked, but talked to Cameron the other day, and she was saying that. She was like, hockey jerseys.
Yeah.
Because we was talking about, of course, On God Motivation.
Yeah.
And she was like, you need some hockey jerseys. I was like, man, hockey jerseys back?
They back, bro.
That's crazy.
I've seen several of them, man. I'm going to tell you something I'd like to see come back, though, that I haven't seen come back. Rugbies. The rugbies?
Yep.
I want to see the rugbies come back too.
That's the Grand Poobah type shit.
Yeah. So I want to see that shit as far as the fashion, you know.
That's dope.
But yeah, as far as my shit, man, I'm just tooling up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just
big fact.
Yeah, just tooling up. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of designs. I got a lot of colorways. You know what I'm saying? For my mainstay designs, my mainstay company logos. I got a lot of colorways for them to switch them up. You know what I'm saying? As far as with your gear, your sneakers and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Then I got, and like I said, I got a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff. I curated a lot of material. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just was kind of testing out stuff, back then, it was probably about 13 years ago now. You know what I'm saying? Where I started, kind of putting my foot out there, you know what I'm saying? Putting my foot forward on the clothing. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump back in that bag too.
So touching on that, how important, because I got this, I did a pop-up at Main Street Station. Excellence in Action was the event. I did a pop-up, and one of the critiques I left with that I took with me that's embedded in my brain, this lady walked up on me and was like, your brand is so colorful. It's so vibrant. I was like, wow, that's crazy, because when I first started it, that's what I was looking for. Because it's all about energy.
Yeah.
If you see bright colors, you see that it's a different energy.
It's a vibe. It's vibration.
Yeah. How important is that to you?
Oh man, that's incredibly important to me. Because we from the time where you had the fat laces, where you got you either get the solid color fat laces, or you can get the diamonds.
Yeah,
where it's 2 colors.
Yeah,
you know, and or either you can take like a let's say you take a navy blue fat lace. So let's say you was a Dallas fan. I don't know why you would be a Dallas fan, but let's just say you're a Dallas fan, and you get the navy blue fat laces, and you get a gray fat lace, and you put them both together in the shoe.
Right.
All that. So it's always been important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the way back to 7th grade, I can remember. You know, that's when the Izods first came out. You know, and it was like a thing where you match the Izod with your socks. I wasn't never able to do it because my peoples ain't have no really bread to really, you know, decorate me like that per se. You know what I'm saying? But it was just it was stunning. You know what I'm saying? And it was just it's always been a part of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just your clothing and stuff. And you know, as far as a vibe, you know, when you see colors, specifically speaking for colors, is almost the same as companies advertising. They use specific colors, you know what I'm saying?
True.
When you see something for sale, you know, it's going to be in red or yellow, you know what I'm saying? Almost every time, you know what I'm saying?
I just literally heard that.
You probably won't see blue lettering
right,
saying something is on sale. It probably won't happen. It's probably either going to be red with white letters, or it's just going to be big-ass red letters, you know what I'm saying? Or yellow letters. Something that says new. Is usually yellow, you know what I'm saying? It's usually yellow, depend on what it's on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But a lot of times, brands specifically, not just companies, you know what I'm saying, but brands specifically,
yes,
you know, they use a lot of yellow and red, you know what I'm saying, in their advertising, you know, even if it's not the product itself, but when they advertise the product, you know what I'm saying?
McDonald's.
McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all of them, Carl's Jr., Hardee's, yellow.
Yellow.
You know what I'm saying? All of them, you know, Chipotle got the little red pepper.
Yeah, the pepper,
Yeah, they could have chose a green pepper.
Exactly.
But they didn't. They chose a red one. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, noodles. They got, you know, the yellow, you know, wherever you go. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, a lot of the branding, you know what I'm saying, they choose specific colors. You know what I'm saying? So colors is important across the board. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking about fashion and dressing and the connection to hip hop, you got to go with the vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a vibe to that shit.
Even back to graffiti.
All the way back to graffiti, you know what I'm saying? Outlines.
The colors,
shade, you know what I'm saying? It's all, you know, all of it's connected, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because you're delivering a vibe, a message with it, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. So it all go together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it all go together. You know, no different than if you see somebody that you don't, a stranger, that their apparel looks a certain way, their colors is a certain way.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that shit fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit hot as a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But it's going to give you a certain reaction mainly based on the colors. You know
on them colors.
Mainly based on them colors.
Which is dope as fuck. Like, you know, it's crazy, bro. Because I like I said, that was my intention with my brand specifically, to be vibrant, to even back to, you know, the first hoodies I made, everything was a vibrant, you know what I'm saying, to do that. So yeah, fashion is definitely one of the biggest things right now connected to hip hop. Fashion, we changed, bro. We changed the whole fashion world. Truthfully, look at these 100%. Major brands.
Yeah,
the Louis, of course, Pharrell and all that stuff, but they're copying the urban styles now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we did that.
Right, we did that.
We handed that to them.
Yeah, we handed it to them, yeah.
Dapper Dan, you know what I'm saying? We basically, we handed that to them. You know what I'm saying? He got his flowers now, you know what I'm saying? He finally got his propers.
Right.
And he really making, you know what I'm saying, the money that he should have been making for 40 years, you know what I'm saying? You know, he getting it now. I mean, I ain't pocket watching it now, but I'm just saying, you know, bruh getting, you know, he doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? He always been doing his thing, but when it comes to the monetary aspect of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I think that he really seeing it
in
a way that he should have been seeing it for 40 years because of his contribution and the level of his contribution.
Yes, agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely agree.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So we not, like I said, like I told you before we even started this segment, we're not even gonna stick on this for long.
Oh, true.
We're not even sticking on this for long because the attention that it deserves and needs, we can't give it to you in these next few minutes that we have left on this show.
Right.
No, this is a whole nother roundtable discussion or whatever, way deeper than this that we can give you right now.
Whole nother show, right?
Whole nother show. So where are you with what's going on in the world right now and this war that we're in for monetary reasons, obviously.
Clearly.
Power, oil, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Where are you, bro? What are you feeling?
Bruh, well, mainly, I think what's really going on, like on a real basic level, is extreme politics, no governing. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's what the crux of the issue is in terms of Americans, in terms of just being American people on this soil. You know what I'm saying? Daily contributing as Americans, whatever the case is it's extreme politics right now. It's not a governing climate to what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, when you start getting in the weeds on it, clearly when you look at television now over the past 30 days, over the past 35 days, you don't see the name Epstein, you see the word Iran.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the point of to me of doing all of this, is to change not just the narrative but the visual. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What you see, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could be, like, I don't want to say the R word, but you know what I'm saying? You could be like,
right.
Not necessarily the R word, but you know what I'm saying? You could be like really challenged or whatever the case is. But if you're looking at television and you see an Easter bunny,
yeah, you gonna think Easter.
You pretty much know it's close to Easter.
It's close to Easter.
If you see an elf,
right,
you know what I'm saying? You didn't have to been outside in months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't know it's cold, or you don't know none of that. Never seen. You're not looking at a calendar. But if you look at television and you see an elf a few times in one day, you're gonna assume it's around Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So for that reason, you know what I'm saying? And reasons attached to that. Other than all of the grifting, because it's never just one play with this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
It's several things in play.
Yes.
At one time, so you can't, and it's like watch the birdie. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's part of authoritarianism. You know what I'm saying? Is to get everybody off kilter.
Yeah. And
say, look over there.
Yeah.
While something else going on over here. Like on, I'll give an example. Everybody probably know this example, especially if they our age. Die Hard. What was it? Maybe 2 or 3 when they robbed the Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
And they staged a bunch of shit to go on with the subway and all this kind of stuff. And while the police was dealing with that, they robbing the Federal Reserve.
Right.
And the little boy had stole the sandwich out the store. He grabbed the little boy, and he said, "It's no police." You know what I'm saying? He said, "It's no cops."
Yeah.
He's like, "Just look around." You know what I'm saying? He said he said something that you could steal. You know what I'm saying? Like it just when there's no cops around, same thing. Is you create a diversion. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter the size of it when you the government. It don't matter the size of the diversion.
Yeah,
because you can afford to your production capabilities. You can create any diversion, you know what I'm saying, that you want, you know what I'm saying, including false flags, you know what I'm saying. You can do all of that with that kind of power, you know what I'm saying.
Like we're saying right now. Look up. Look at the spaceship.
Exactly.
Look at the moon. Look at the astronauts.
Well, let's talk about aliens.
Let's talk about aliens.
You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about aliens. So, you start to throw all of these little,
I get it.
Easter eggs out there, you know what I'm saying? And people get to hunting for those, and they get, they're not focused on what the real deal is, you know what I'm saying? And that's that's extreme politics, you know what I'm saying? It's extreme politics, and it's for real terrible reasons, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's just the guy's past says everything, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
and that's the biggest thing to me, bro. Like this thing is so blatant with it, and I understand. Like me and Val talk about it all the time. He has control over this and this person, that person is why nobody's spanking this nigga.
Yeah.
Nobody getting him a whooping.
Yeah, because they all scared of him.
Yeah, they all scared of him. But well, obviously we know when, but that has to happen. To get him out of there, we got to vote him out. But that got to happen. First of all, I mean, this is the second term.
Right.
How the did you even get back in here, bro?
Right.
But
Well, you know how you got back.
Yeah. You know, and they're quiet right now. They're like, well, let them go ahead and play with these motherfuckers. Let them go ahead and play, and we're still the daddy, and we gonna if we need to spank them, we gonna spank them. Yeah. But right now, let them go ahead and play.
Yeah, and it's a terrible situation because he's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? He's a really fraudulent person. He's just a fraud. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, even when you're talking about his abilities, you know what I'm saying, in that world, you know, in that circle where there's money and where there's politics, where there's, you know, connections and this and that, even in that world, he's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? You know, but he's a con man. He's a classic con man where he's able to convince you. You know what I'm saying? He's able to convince, you know, certain people. And he, you know, in this case, he has convinced the right people, you know what I'm saying, to have allegiance, you know, to support certain behaviors, you know what I'm saying, certain decisions and actions. He's convinced them. Now it's starting to turn, and people starting to see that, okay, yeah, this nigga's a fraud. He done got everybody. But in the process, you know, while you saying that, you know, these people over there in Iran is they this and they that, they bottom of the barrel and all this and that. And what you really did was you put them in control of the world. Right. He put Iran in control of the entire world right now. They're in control of the entire world right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's, I mean, I don't think that's a particularly a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. So you just got to deal with the facts. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take one hell of an administration to get in there, and it's probably going to take, you know, upwards of 10 years, man, to fix this, you know.
Minimum.
To fix all these things. I mean, they got to redo pretty much the entire federal government, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So on that front, it'll look good for a lot of Americans, you know, getting these new jobs, and they creating these new departments and, you know, things that they're going to have to do to, you know, to sort this shit out. But our standing in the world is trash, bro. Yeah. It is. It's trash, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, we just have to see where it goes. We you know, we kind of powerless, you know, other than the vote. You know what I'm saying? Right. Outside of the vote, and that's even challenged now. That don't even have, you know, the power that it used to have at one time. You know what I'm saying?
And they fuck that too. So so stay on top of it. Read, do your own research. Don't get fooled by the astronauts and all that bullshit going on.
All this horse shit.
All that's horse shit. Yeah. You know,
stay on top of it.
Yeah, stay on top of it. But yeah, so we gonna get up out of here. I appreciate my man coming through.
Appreciate you having
for the first official chop up, the MC edition. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some other dope MCs on here that I fuck with hard, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, as far as hip hop music and people that I know are putting everything into their art. Yeah. And you can see it, you can feel it. That's what I'm having on my show, because it's my show, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's right. So that's how we doing that. So while we doing that, I want to shout out, first of all, Motion Apparel. Y'all go check them out. I don't know the address. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna put it on the jump, whatever, when I edit it. Motion Apparel, Richmond, Virginia. Go support the youngins, bro. The youngins got motion for real. You know what I'm saying? Go support them. They going to the schools. They getting with the young people. The young people is supporting. I love that movement. They got pop-ups going on all the time. We definitely gonna be there for not the next one, but
Motion Apparel.
Motion Apparel, yeah. And we're gonna be there for one of the pop-ups coming up soon, but we're gonna set up. Shout out also Great Society. Great Society, that's Greyt. Greyt Society. Okay. Y'all follow them on Instagram too. Bro always got some heat. He always got some heat. I got to give me a couple more new things that I see dropping now. Sweatsuits and all that for the summer. But yeah, y'all shop with them. Great Society, Motion Apparel. Also, we got it here. ONG Boutique. Shop with me. ONG Boutique, Faith Department. We got that going on now. You know, we got a whole movement with the Faith Department. Also the On God switch. Yeah. Turn it on, bro. On God. On God motivation.com. OnGodMotivation.com. Shop with us. Or you can go to OnGodMotivation.BigCartel which is a mirror of the ONG boutique that we're actually sitting in right now. So everything you get here, you can buy online in case you're out of town, out of the country or whatever, and you can't physically get here, you can get it online. So yeah, y'all check that out. Once again, my man Fyabird Phenix.
Yeah.
Go to Bandcamp.
Bandcamp, $100.
$100. Where they can follow you at?
Follow me on Instagram at Fyabird Phenix, YouTube at Fyabird Phenix. The name of the channel is Eye of the Phoenix.
Yes, sir. Tap in.
Yeah.
So yeah, we out of here.
Cold
Chop up. Spainz like the country. Peace, Kinfolk.
Yeah, man. 50 turns, man. It's a good thing. I feel good. You know, I'm still doing this thing. I got a clean bill of health, folks. You know, no doctor's orders. Yeah. Let me do this thing. Check it out. $100, long time coming. 100 miles and running, loving what I'm becoming. Would likely be get like me in the hallway. Long way from the lunchroom and crush groove. Through my struggle bubble like hot fluid. I've been getting down to it, getting the fam through it, pushing it through the raining, never really complaining, medicating the pain, celebrating the gaining. Certainly not a car that took me all of this far. Universal law make me all that I are. Call me Boss Smith, marvelous novelist, plus artist, I'm all of it, bro. No, I'm not a novice at this. I stun on my stanzas, feeling power like I'm peeling out in something bananas, rhyming like I'm riding a wraith, but not quite though. That's me in the 5 at the light, banging out Jero. Top flight cornrows, back on my bullshit. I'm about to white boy the truck. Tonka toy tires, pokey rims, what the fuck? Blessed and healthy, I eat all of whatever is on my plate, plus more. Check please, I'm about to breeze, boy to a man. Did some losing, did some winning, but 50 ain't the end of the road, it's the beginning. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. They mothers should've used rubbers, motherfuckers. Yeah. It's moving right along, man. Making it happen. Just living life. $100 and running. Good cigars. $100 and running. Watching what I eat. Bad boy. $100 and running. $100 and running. $100. Still no hard bottoms. Clock of Rockport, my nigga. I got 'em. Scotch, I pour neat. I think I could rock a different pair of sneaks every day for 3 weeks. Drop a bag, occasional facts. I'm not persuading you. Style conversational, non-confrontational. Not a fighter, my hands got arthritis, but I still got 7 pounds of squeeze, nigga please. But my idea of open fire is fire pit, fire up a stick. Backyard chilling real hard with my peoples, cranberry and Tito's. Reminiscing on jeans, car wash, barbecue Fritos. On the stoop, 280Zs and Regals. 98s getting shined up, then was the times, huh? Yeah, can't get back the time. Every time you turn around, your favorite nigga dying. I could have been a better father, I was better than mine. I swear I'm trying, bear with me, I get better with time. I mean, I could tell the future if I could peek. Fly sneaks at the end of my jeans, know what I mean? Just trying to teach my babies, man.